Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel, my video, my vlogs. If you're new here, I sure do hope that you subscribe. It is the 22nd of December, meaning that Christmas is 3 days away. I'm currently at the mall. That's what you see behind me. I'm just doing a little bit of last minute shopping. The video that I posted prior to this is my procrastinator's guide to gift giving, and that's literally what I'm doing right now. But not only am I shopping for gifts, I'm also going to Sephora. I've currently been on a little like girly kick where I have been wanting to get into makeup a little bit more, into skincare. More recently, I feel like I've always been very much bare bones. Like I don't really do much for myself at all self-care wise, and I don't really be splurging on myself for frivolous things such as my lashes, my hair, makeup, clearly skincare. I always get questions about what my skincare is, and I'm like, I don't have one. I very recently started to dabble into face makeup. The last time I went to Sephora was just like 2 weeks ago, I believe. I was telling the Sephora advisor that I wanted a skin but not skin type of makeup look. So she recommended Ilia, but some of these products are just like not my cup of tea after a few uses. The bronzer for one is like way too orange on me and I didn't like it at all. I also feel like the skin tint is already so light coverage that the panes of my face still show through, like my color is still showing through. It doesn't really look like I'm just one pasty color, you know what I mean? So a lot of the girlies on Instagram were telling me to just stick with the skin tint as well as some blush. So this is the Ilia multi-stick. I just find that it's a lot easier to work with a powder blush, at least for me. And then last but not least, I am returning the Ilia balmy tint because this is a little bit too red for me. I didn't really like it at all. And Gio actually gave me his card. He told me to get myself something nice, and in this case I am getting myself another perfume because they also have a deal going on as well where it's like 20% off, and there's one that I've been eyeing from, what is it? Replica. It's called Replica. So their perfumes and their eau de toilettes are based off of like moments in time. So I recently purchased Lazy Sunday Morning. I realized that my little signature scent is more so of like a clean scent with just a little hint of florals. Like I don't want anything too soapy. I don't want anything too like laundry detergent-y, but I just found that Lazy Sunday Morning was the closest thing that I could find to the freaking Bath & Body Works Moonstone scent for their body mists and whatnot from their Crystal collection back in 2019. And I've been trying to find that scent ever since, and I think that the Lazy Sunday Morning scent from Replica is the closest thing. On top of that, I just really loved the Springtime in a Park scent from Replica as well. So that's what I'm getting myself for Christmas from Gio. Anywho, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm just gonna go inside the mall, pick up a couple things, and I'll show you guys what I get when I get home. This was another scent that I heard of that smelled really good. I think I tried this before and I don't think I liked it, but the one that I like is Springtime in a Park by Replica. The one that I currently have is Lazy Sunday Morning. I'm obsessed with this scent. It smells so good. I've been needing brushes, like just for my face though, like this, because I have everything that I need for my eyes. Probably should do a little refresh, honestly. Like the ones that I have, you know, outdone their time. But if anything, I need like a face brush set.
You're less likely to break out because it's antibacterial. So, I mean, it's good to wash.
Okie dokie, I'm back home. I have to keep my voice down because Gio is sleeping upstairs, but a very small, teeny tiny haul of what I got. I did pick up a couple things for myself, aka just one thing for myself at Marshall's. It was the Goli ashwagandha pills because they're actually a lot cheaper at Marshall's than they were at HEB. I think this with 60 capsules runs me like $15 to $18 at an HEB. Not only that, bitch, the big kahuna 120 pack of these was also at Marshall's and it was $15. You get double for the price of one. Hello? No freaking brainer. I take ashwagandha pills, not pills, but the gummies from Goli every single freaking day. It just kind of like mellows me out. Not in a noticeable way that's too crazy, but I just noticed that I'm a little bit more calm. Like things that normally get my buns twisted or whatever the freaking phrase is, don't. And then what you guys have probably been waiting for is the Sephora haul. So I didn't get much like at all because my sister talked me out of a lot of things in the sense that like I was looking to get the more expensive version of something that I could easily get at Ulta at like drugstore price. And I was like, you know what? You are so freaking right, because they be doing the same shit with like the Anastasia brow pencil, which is what, like $24 $28 or whatever at Sephora. The one that I use is from Morphe, and it came in a whole bundle with like brow powder as well as brow pencil and spoolie little like dual thing, and a clear wax as well, I think is what it's called, for the same price as one of the Anastasia freaking like brow pencils. So no brainer over there. But the thing that I did splurge on at Sephora was a little brush set, and it also comes with this little like packaging too. So I actually kind of want to open this up, take a little sneak peek at what's inside. So freaking cute. So it just rolls out. Wow, cutie. That's gonna be so convenient for traveling and whatnot. Does it say? Oh, thank God. It tells you. Yeah, for a freaking newbie like me, I need that. Next up, I ended up not getting the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I got the one from Hourglass instead. Whenever I was asking, she was saying that because the Ilia skin tint is so oily and just makes you look very glass-like, having a translucent setting powder that runs a little bit more matte like the Laura Mercier one, it was just gonna look weird with the combination of makeup that I'm currently using. Whereas the Hourglass one is apparently a lot more dewy, and whenever she swatched it on my skin, I was like, whoa, I actually really like how this looks. The last thing I got was actually not the freaking replica perfume. In the middle of me standing in line, my sister called me and she was like, oh, since you're at Sephora, like go over and smell the Valentino Born in Roma scent. I fell in love. I think the Springtime in the Park one by Replica smelled a little bit more like that clean girl vibe, and it smelled a little bit soapy, but this one was just a little bit less soapy. It smells a little bit more like, not warm, it's just like toned down. I feel like the Springtime in the Park one, because it kind of smelled soapy to me, it kind of had this like zing to it where it was like a sharp, quick scent. I don't know if that makes any sense, but with this, it was like a lingering, warm scent. Like, I don't know, I don't even know if I'm describing that correctly. I felt bad for my sister because I was like, I'm taking your scent, I'm sorry, like this smells so good. God, that like kind of went up my nose real freaking fast. Sorry, Bruno. Bruno is so sensitive to smells. He might actually throw up. Look at him. But yeah, guys, that was my haul. I'm gonna go ahead and put all this up. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Cutie, I am quite satisfied with this. Love her. Hello, it is definitely now late afternoon. The last time you guys saw me was probably whenever I was making coffee, and since then I have been getting the house spick and span because tomorrow Gio and I head out to Houston to spend time with our families for Christmas, and I just can't leave the house knowing that there's stuff that still needs to be cleaned. Like, no, we're cleaning everything before we leave. So that's what I did all day today, and as you can see, I haven't wrapped a single gift. There's nothing underneath this tree. Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. How long did this take? 12 minutes. 12 minutes for one present. 12 minutes for one freaking present! Yeah. I'll see you in a bit. I'm only on my second present. I think it's been half an hour. I couldn't wrap it correctly, but I figured it out. The wrapping paper that I was... Why is Gio calling me? Sorry, I'm busy right now. The wrapping paper that I was using is double-sided. It's from Costco, and each of these... Oh, here. Dude, for $12, you get 3 of these, and they're reversible, which is freaking sick. This was too short, so I just cut out like a little strip. Yeah, it's like touching the seam, bro. So I laid this on top, and I think it's so cute, but I was like, okay, instead of doing a little like bow situation combination with this and just using Hella, I was like, okay, it's giving, what is that trend called? Coquette? I think this is so cute. Basically, this side is gonna be obviously a side of the bow. So I just wrap it behind my pointer finger in front of my middle finger and then back around, kind of like an infinity. And then after that, I loop it underneath, take it to the back, and you can just pull on it to make it a little bit longer around. So that way it creates like a little loop, right? And then essentially, I just create a knot like so. And you just kind of tighten it. You just pull to make everything a little bit tighter. That's it. And then you take it out of your fingers and that's it. Your little freaking bow. Put it up here like so. Just got done wrapping gifts for the night. Why? Not because I was actually done. Isn't that right, Bookie? It's because my son was needing me. This is the neediest dog that you guys might have ever seen in your entire life. He is a baby. Like, oh my goodness, what a ridiculous dog. I literally was sitting here minding my own business and he just walks right in front of me and I don't know if you guys see, but yeah, that wrapping paper right behind Nala, he walked right in between us. I had to scooch it over for him to lay right here because he's a freaking baby. And then Nala got jealous, so naturally she came over here too. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It is Christmas Day. We have all the gifts out that we're needing to put in this box to transport to the car. And the freaking espresso machine is missing. Why? Because we decided to bring it to Houston to make coffee for everybody. I was on the phone with my mom yesterday and I was like, oh haha, Gio had such a funny, quirky, cute idea. And she was like, bring it. And I was like, oh, that was just a joke. Good morning, Pookie. So we're just gonna pack and then start making the drive to Houston. Hello, it is actually the 27th. Went home to Christmas, went home to Houston for Christmas. I didn't bring this situation. You know what I mean? I was trying to be present in the moment. It is now the 27th and I've been back for a couple days now. Need to go grocery shopping with Gio. And then once we get home, I'll show you guys everything that we got for Christmas because I got some good stuff this year. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, thanks guys. Like y'all really did that this year. But pause. Before we leave, because Gio's brushing his teeth right now, so I'm just gonna wait for him. But for Christmas, my sister got me this. I don't know if you guys remember, but I bought myself a little coffee version of this. I haven't done it yet because I'm gonna meet up with my friend soon because I got her a matching one because she also really likes miniature things. With my sister getting me another one, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just do this one by myself. But this is a fruit shop and it was the first one that I saw at the store whenever I was in Houston last time in October. Obsessed. I love it. And this is what I made yesterday at like midnight. This is so freaking cool. So basically it just gives you all these little pieces in these bags. It has these like paper cutouts and everything, cardboard cutouts. I had to freaking cut these pieces of like gold paper, has glue, sandpaper, and this literally tells you to use sandpaper to polish it to make it look old. It literally looks worn. I love it. It is so cute. And I did the same thing for this little chair. This is a little countertop. I'm supposed to put like knives and a cutting board on here and some fruit. This is the cutest thing I've ever freaking seen. And guess what? It took me 4 hours to make those 4 things. 1 hour per thing. I don't know why it took me so long, but I had a great time. So I can't wait to continue doing this. Gio and I always struggle with meals, literally. So we have been starting out with protein and then we just select which proteins we want and then build our meals around that. So our proteins for this week are salmon, chicken, just one, because if we get 2, we always let the other one go bad. It's so bad. So try and learn from our mistakes by getting only one and then poof.
There's one for small carts and one for big carts. And you have that one idiot who's like, I'm gonna put my small cart into the big cart. And now the whole thing is thrown off.
Bro. Put your hands sanitizer on. My face is so angry. Dude, I'm so happy we walked that off. I don't know, how long were we in there for? Like an hour?
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah, dude, the way that ramen, I don't know what it was, but ramen tatsuya today was so freaking fire.
Yeah, it was good today.
That was so good, and the gyoza and the juice was so good too, and we were so freaking full. So we had to walk that off at HEB. So now we can go home and do our ice bath.
Oh.
I'll show y'all whenever we do that, because that was crazy. I did 4 freaking minutes yesterday, which was insane. Anywho, we're going home now. Bye. All right, friends, time for a little haul. Is this focused? Okay, I got this huge package from Active. Let me do a little haul for you guys for the new Buff Bunny collection. Scoop Seamless Sports Bra in Earl Grey. I tried this on already, and I don't really like the Scoop Seamless Bra. It fits me kind of weird. I feel like the straps don't really stay on too well. They kind of come outwards like that. To go with that, we have the BBL Seamless Leggings in Earl Grey, extra small. Don't really like these, especially the new fit. Look at this, guys. Like, the area from the bottom of the waistband to the gusset is like negatory. It's giving navigation, and I'm not a big fan of it at all. Like, look at that. What is this? This is teeny tiny. You will hear all about it in my review. Next up, we have the BBL Seamless Shorts in Pistachio. You can't tell me that doesn't look weird. That looks a little bit strange. Like, the shorts just look strange, but they did increase the inseam length, so it's a 5-inch inseam now instead of a 4-inch. Scoop Seamless Sports Bra also in Pistachio. I'm just gonna leave it in the bag and show you guys the color. Airbrush Sports Bra in Bone. This is a gorgeous bra. It's in a new fabric, so it is a performance fabric. Feels very slick, very slippery, but it's looking to be matte. And then here's what the back looks like. Heat bonded. They're heat bonded edges. I love that. It's just elegant finish, clean finish. I think it'll be the perfect bra for upper body days and whatnot. And speaking of the gym, I haven't trained in a week. I just made a post about that actually, but I just needed the rest, you guys, especially like over the past couple months, as it is like my peak season, I guess you could say. I do view the gym as a place for me to like ironically relax, but I just needed the rest. Doing so has helped me just gain a level of excitement for the gym again that I don't think I had, especially for the past couple months as I was just like freaking hustling. So I am excited to train and test these out for you guys. But this is the airbrush legging, also in Bone. It has a couple of like these contour details up top, basically laser cut. You could just kind of see the seams there, and then the waistband here is not double lined. It's just one thick fabric, which is really interesting, but the back is double lined, so it's thicker, and it also has seams as well, so a lot of details on the new pieces that we definitely have to talk about. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this collection so far. Last but not least, we have the collagen legging in Cold Brew. So they infused collagen into these leggings, and they're supposedly supposed to help with your skin and whatnot. Feels like a mix between airbrush, which I know you guys don't have a reference to, Nubri, as well as butter. It is a little bit cooling to the touch. It's looking like it does have a couple of brushed fibers as well. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know how to explain this. I need to think about this a little bit more prior to my review video, but this is what the collagen legging looks like. It has a couple of thicker seams on the side right here, actually. So, and then the waistband is also similar to the airbrush legging. It has seams in the back, but the front is this double-lined waistband. So, interested to see how this performs. And here's what the back looks like. It kind of has this heart-shaped glute seam because the seam doesn't go to the waistband, it goes all the way down and kind of like contours the body. So anywho, I'll talk about this a lot more obviously in my review video, but just wanted to give you guys a first look at all of these pieces. Last two pieces that I have. This is going to be the collagen sports bra, I believe. Yeah, collagen sports bra, also in Cold Brew. Long line sports bra with a soft V. And then this is what the back looks like. Very thin racer back detail. I love this sports bra. It's super cute. Last thing. These freaking scrunch socks. They're coming out in neutral colors, and I've never had these before, but I keep hearing about them, so I was like, okay, I need to request them. Like, I typically don't request accessories because, you know, we're here for the clothes. I feel Buff Bunny Collection does their accessories very, very well. I just feel like, you know, I just want to review the activewear portion, but I've just heard too much about these scrunch socks to not request for them this time around, and these are so cute, you guys. First of all, they're super plushy. The winning factor is this scrunch detail right right here, it's actually very stretchy and like forgiving, but once you have it on, it just naturally scrunches up at the bottom and it just looks so cute. Already moved a couple feet over to show you guys what I got for Christmas from my family. My mother, she knows that I'm always working at night, so she was like, look, I figured you would appreciate this, especially if you don't want like this overhead light being super bright at night. So she got this for me. It's called the Ott light. It's just a little desk light with a phone charger as well. Every single time I go back to Houston, she's like, what do you need from the Asian grocery store? And I always say nothing, I don't need jack. But this time I was like, you know what? I actually need more Maggi. I've been struggling a little bit without my Maggi. Like I would go to HEB and get the same freaking one that's like so much smaller than that. You saw how big that was. This little teeny tiny ass bottle at HEB is what, like 10 bucks? This is like 20. This specific one is from Germany because my uncle lives in Germany and I don't know if this is made in Germany, manufactured there, or what the dealio is, but she always says that the one from Germany is like A1 steak sauce. You know what I mean? Got me some more chopsticks. Got me some more chopsticks. She just be putting stuff in my bag. She was gonna give me another 25-pound bag of rice and I'm like, I still have the other 2 that you guys gave us the last time. Bless her. And more freaking plates. So I think this is a 10-pack of plates and I'm like, I don't even be hosting like that. My sister got me a little sunny angel. If you guys saw my vlog from October, I came to Houston and I became obsessed with these stupid sunny angels with their big old butts and their small tiny wings. My sister got me this as well. My Rare Beauty is upstairs, but she also got me a Rare Beauty blush. I was FaceTiming her at Sephora. She was like, don't get the blush. And I was like, why? And she just told me to put it down and I was like, okay, I just kind of assumed that like that's what she got me for Christmas. So she did. She also got me a sunny angel as well as the like miniature scenery thing that you guys saw earlier. The one that I really wanted was the hydrangea or the cherry blossom or rose. And guess the frick what? I got the hydrangea. It is so cute. I just love the colors. So I can put this up at my desk or whatever. Next up, my aunt, I don't know what compelled her. And my mom brings this out and I'm like, Hermes. Gagged, choked, like jaw on the freaking floor, right? This is my first time having a luxury item. Like, what the heck? It's like the little perfume or whatever. Terra de Hermes. It just came out of the little mini stocking like this. I was like, oh, there's no way that's actually Hermes, you know? Because it's Terra de Hermes. But she then took this out and I was like, oh, that's Hermes. Got it. So your girl's a little bougie or whatever. Got a couple of red envelopes from my parents. That's it from my family, from Gio's side. It was so sweet because we were playing all these Christmas games and whatnot, and then once the clock struck midnight, everybody started like passing out gifts. One of his aunts came down as like Santa. Got all the kids confused because one of the kids was like, I thought Santa was supposed to come down from the chimney. I thought Santa was a man. And his sister was like, shit, no, Santa's not coming until you're sleeping. You're not supposed to see him. And he was so confused at the woman Santa. But anywho, everybody was opening gifts. Gio and I did not have any gifts to open. So his family just like, they were just passing these gifts around to anybody who didn't have a gift just so we could have something to open. And I thought that was the freaking sweetest thing ever. So I told Gio that I want to end up doing that whenever we host for Christmas in the future. Like if we have any friends who bring +1s or whatever and they don't have any gifts to open, then like I want to be able to, you know, get backup gifts so they can have something to open and enjoy as well. But I mean, it's just chocolates, right? But it's the thought that counts. Like I just thought that this was the sweetest thing. My mom, she got the dogs 4 bags. The other one is in the friggin' pantry because we already opened it, but bless her, dude. Literally, I called her because I was stressed out and she was telling me that her and my dad boiled a dozen eggs to give to the dogs. Like they already had it prepped and I was like, a dozen eggs for who? What dogs? 12 dogs? An egg per dog? And my mom was like, no, Gwen. That's my Vietnamese name. She was like, no. I was just thinking that like every single time they do a trick, I give them an egg. An egg, 1 egg per 1 trick. I was like, bro, these dogs are about to freaking shit in your house, in my car, fart all the way home. Like, I cannot handle that. I was like, the dogs each get 2 eggs max. She was like, what? You're starving them, da da da. And I was like, Mom, please. 1 egg per trick. Ah! All right, gym fit of the day. Let me Old Balance Athletica, not even Vitality. Balance Athletica Elevate Crop Zip, Crop Shop Boutique White Bandeau. I'm trying out Lazuli label for the first time. I think this is their like scrunch sculpt, but apparently it gives like this BBL effect because of this ribbing here, so we'll see. This workout was absolutely bonkers, you guys. I did not go in thinking that I wanted to test out my 1 rep max at all, but those previous working sets felt so good, and even though I had more in the tank, I just knew that today was the day. And guess the frick what, guys? I hit my lifetime PR. 225 pounds for 1 on squat has been a goal of mine ever since I started my fitness journey over 8 years ago. So I was so shook. I wanted to hit it by the end of this year. I told my friends that, and I freaking did it, guys. So I was riding that high throughout the entire workout. So we continued with some lying leg curls, and I was like, you know what, let's just spice it up a little bit. We're gonna superset it with single leg lying leg curls, and we just basically dropped the weight by half and repped it out. I could only do 5 reps on each side at 25 pounds because it was brutal, y'all. But then we went ahead and did some glute work. So I did some glute hyperextensions with a 35-pound kettlebell, and I ended with this crazy superset. I don't know what I was thinking. I truly don't know what was going on in my mind to superset heel elevated goblet squats with glute biased heel elevated RDLs. Like, hello? But that workout was absolutely insane. Let me know if y'all want to see a review on Lazuli label, by the way. All right, guys, we are home from the gym, and it is cold plunge time. We're making Josh cold plunge, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Okay, man, now I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay, you have a timer?
Yeah.
So I did a minute the first time. I did 4 minutes the second time. Are we just going for the one time? Not you shaking.
I don't know what to do. What do you want? Let's get cool.
Weird spots.
I'll tell you how much time is afterwards.
Okay.
Time starting now. There you go. It was already sub 59 earlier. I didn't check what it was right before that.
Okay.
It was probably like at 58 already.
Okay. Dang, so I got this the coldest.
Yeah.
I gotta ease into it, you know?
Nah.
You're not easing into nothing, bro. If you think you're gonna dip a toe in here and be like, okay.
No, the best way of doing it is once you stick your full foot in there, throw your whole body in there, because the longer you take, it's gonna hurt more.
My toes are getting numb.
I don't know how you're doing this. This is wild to me.
I feel like I'm Bruno, like peeking over the bed. I'm just like.
I'm not gonna lie though, it really looks like you're just chilling.
It's annoying how easy she makes it look.
Yeah.
Okay, you're coming up on 4 minutes. You wanna get on now?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That's 5.
Hey!
Wow. Time!
Try to stand up. There's not a whole lot of support on those things.
Easy!
Light work.
Hello, friends. Happy Friday. The last time we talked was on Wednesday whenever Josh and I did the cold plunge. I feel like this vlog is all over the place. I just have no grasp on exactly what I've filmed or not filmed. But today, I'm currently getting ready to film a couple bits of UGC content for some of the brands that I work with. UGC stands for User Generated Content. This is basically an elevation of the partnership that I currently have with some of these brands. So whenever I tell you guys that like engaging with my content, supporting me, whether it be watching my videos, liking my content, or supporting me on launch day by using my code or link to shop, as a result of all of your support, I have been given the opportunity to elevate my partnership with essentially all the brands that I work with, which is why I'm so grateful for you guys. An extension of my partnership with these brands includes UGC, basically me creating content for the brands to use on their respective pages. So that's what I'm gearing up to film today for both Vitality and Buff Bunny collection, actually. This is what she's looking like. I have been loving getting into like the makeup room or whatever. I think I'm learning a lot, and this look is very much giving dewy, kind of like a everyday type of look, and I think I'm getting the hang of it. Let me tell y'all, it is a crazy time in this household right now because I can't believe I'm saying this right now. I never thought I'd be saying this. I don't know why, but my parents found my social media, and it is so crazy because I was just on the phone with Tran the other day, and he was like, what are their thoughts about you doing this full time? And I was like, doing what? Coaching? And he was like, oh, your parents don't know about your social media? And I'm like, no. That was just not something that I planned on or cared to share. As of tonight, they found my YouTube channel. That was the trippiest freaking conversation. She was like, I watched all your videos, your reviews. And she was like, I subscribed to your channel. I liked all your videos and people love watching your videos. Every single person who leaves a nice comment, I like it. And I was like, holy shit, like this is such a freaking trip right now. I just like didn't know what the reaction would be. I don't know. I just like had a fear that they wouldn't really like respect this side of what I do for a living, and they respected like coaching more. So I always stuck to like, yep, I do coaching full time. But the way that my mom was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, and how much do you make? Like, wow, that's so crazy, da da da. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Oh man, I think I'm gonna need some time to like process everything that's going on right now. So with that being said, stay tuned for my video recapping 2023, but going into 2024. I'm sure my mom's gonna watch it. Hello, mother. I just never thought I'd be saying that. That is so crazy. Like, and I just got off the phone with her. So all of these feelings are just like being vomited to you guys right now because I'm shook. Maybe I'll like dive into this deeper in another time because right now I'm like not okay, clearly. But anywho, I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was so chaotic. I'm so sorry. There's just no rhyme or reason to it. I feel like this vlog's gonna be really awkward, which is very on theme for how this week is, because the week between Christmas to New Year's is just kind of like blank. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, we're just gonna sit on the couch and twiddle our thumbs because I don't know what the heck's going on this week. And that's basically what this week was. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you had an amazing Christmas with your friends, your family, your loved ones. And if I don't talk to you guys before the new year, then Happy New Year. I hope that this year treated you well and that next year will treat you even better, period. So I'm gonna close this out and call my sister and talk about this because I'm not okay. I'll see you guys later, and I guess my mom later too. So bye, mother.